All right, so your lower ab movements, I think I put straight leg lifts and reverse crunches. So they're kind of similar in some ways. So the straight leg lifts, that's probably what I would probably start with if you haven't really done a lot of lower ab work. So the way I like to do it is I'll put my hands kind of in like a triangle like this underneath my lower back. It just gives you a little bit more support. Or kind of underneath like the top of my glutes, not necessarily my lower back, more like my lower glutes. Legs are extended, trying to keep the toes pointed, keeping the legs pinched together, pushing my belly button down toward the ground, lower back stays in contact with the ground, lowering down nice and slow, still in contact with that ground, and then controlling up. Obviously, the lower you go, the tougher it's going to be. If you feel like your lower back starts to come up at any point, that's where I want you to kind of stop, and that is your end range of motion. So say you're good, lower back is in contact, you come here, it starts coming up. Push the lower back down, and then you were just doing leg lifts just to here until you can go lower while also keeping that lower back in contact with the ground. So those are your straight leg lifts. The reverse crunches, I'll show you what it looks like, and then I'll kind of go over some points that you want to focus on. So again, I like to have either my hands underneath the low back, or you can have your hands by your side, keeping the legs straight. When you come up, you're almost trying to push the hips up toward the ceiling, so you're not coming back like this. You're coming up, pushing up. Come up, hips up, come up, hips up. So what I like to focus on with that one is as I'm pushing my hips and my feet up, I'm simultaneously pushing my lower abs down into the ground. Pushing the lower abs down is what helps you to get the hips to come straight up. So again, and then again, hips up, abs down. Now say keeping the legs straight is a little too difficult. You can try bending the knees, coming here. And that would be a good way to start the movement. And then you can progress from there to keeping the legs straight or having the legs slightly out a little bit.